No, because you were supposed to bring your inferior system over so we could stream, but we needed like an extra hour to do setup because it's not plug and play like the Xbox.
That's
so
not right,
I'm just pointing out what you were supposed to do, and we're live though.
Ooh, live time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to GamesMusicLyfe, episode 15. I got it right this time, right?
Yes, 15.12.
Yeah, 15.12. Yeah, so welcome back, man. We're just gonna get back into. We got a lot of hip hop news to talk about. Not so much gaming news. There's a lot of dead spots gaming wise right now. There are some things we're gonna talk about.
Gaming is dead.
Yeah, no, gaming's never dead.
It's like hip hop, man.
Everything comes back though.
It's a Nas quote.
Nas lost.
Nas still
Hey,
lost.
hey,
though.
that's a Nas quote. I didn't say it. You said it.
You'll take the win, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll take the
okay.
win.
But nah, gaming wise, I'm trying to think here. What else happened? I mean, we do have. Oh, you gotta give it a second. It'll launch. Yeah, give it a second.
Oh, I've never had this issue on PlayStation.
Because your games aren't internal,
That's all.
like. Xbox.
Yeah, actually, a couple.
And plus, mine's are on an external hard drive that I can just plug and play into
Wait,
the back of my
what
system.
are you trying to play?
I mean, anything.
What were you trying to
anything
play?
I was
the
gonna say,
system will let me play.
Don't dare play that
Go
2K15, bro.
Fallout. No, I'm never gonna do that. It's like Madden.
You going back into Fallout?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because I mean, it's still at the same point you left it at. It's not my game. It's not my game. But yeah, gaming news wise, it really wasn't much. Only thing I had that I knew that we were that we had on tap was the Destiny stuff. Oh, also the library leaked for the backwards compatibility games for the
nice.
Xbox One. I mean, for the 360 games to the Xbox One, which, you know, like I said last week on the pod, if you all the games for gold that come out, the 360 games, you can actually search for them.
Yeah.
In the Xbox One library, you can download them for free too. So all the games that come out for the Xbox 360 for games with gold and the Xbox One, you get for free too. You know, it's another perk for having Xbox Live. You just have to search for the game. That's one thing I think is bad.
Yeah, that's kind of janky.
It is janky. I think it's bad on both ends. Like even PlayStation's is their store. You guys' store is broken. Like it's so hard to find stuff in there sometimes. You know, when I go in there, because on my Vita, I go and look for the free games, and I'm like, where the hell is it? I gotta like search and search and search. It should be right there, plastered on the front. You know,
They do need to redesign.
It's usually
that
in one of the banners up top.
it wasn't,
Oh,
and they need. That's what I'm saying. I need to do it on even on Xbox. They need to do it too.
Yeah.
Make it up there. But Red Dead Redemption.
I don't accept your apology, Microsoft.
Red Dead Redemption was one of the games that were in there. Right, it was in there. People downloaded it. And then they were like, oops.
They snatched it
They
back.
snatched that boy right back. And the reason why they did that was they actually had games that they were going to release, you know, normally. But I didn't know that the games that the backwards compatibility is up to the publisher. And I didn't think about it until
Really?
after the fact. Yeah. It makes sense why it'd be for the publisher. Because if the publisher is going to do like a HD remake of the game,
It would make no sense.
it would make
give
no sense
away.
to do, you know, the backwards
Man,
compatibility.
Rockstar better not though. Like, come on. Rehash of Red Dead Redemption.
Mhm.
At this point, like, come on. The game was what it was. It was a solid game. Who didn't already play it? Most people are just going to be wanting to play it again.
Actually, I
at this
haven't
point.
played that. Yet.
I didn't play it either.
Oh, you both slacked.
No, I
What
didn't.
is it? It's like a zombie.
It's
shooter?
no, it's not a
it's
zombie.
at all.
It's a Western,
like
right?
A Western, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo, amazing game. Great, man. Stylistically, from the music, the score that was on that game, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
Like it was a great game, man. Great story. Rockstar really put their foot in that. I can't wait for what's the next one gonna be? It's not Red Dead Revolver. No, Red Dead Revolver was the one before, I believe. So
Okay.
Red Dead Redemption, and then there should be another one. But I can't wait for that one on the next gen system. I love everything Rockstar does, though.
You know what? Rockstar is quietly a very good company, man.
Oh,
they put out a lot of good stuff.
They do.
Not like some of these other ones. I think that's what like the faith that we have in Rockstar is like they can put out another game and we'll fully understand. Like we will give them that benefit of the doubt. They're gonna make a good game.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I would love for them to drop another Bully game. Like I feel like
Oh,
that was
Bully.
a slept
That
on
game was
franchise.
Bully was. You know what?
Exactly.
Bully was good.
They need to
it was
bring
on
it back.
PS2, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
bring it back.
I remember
was a
playing
good
that,
game.
listening to some Coldplay.
Oh
It
man,
was like a blizzard outside. That's all I did was just play the Bully.
yeah,
Yeah,
man,
that was a
Bully
good game. I
dope.
forgot that it even came out for Rockstar.
Yeah.
Coldplay also amazing.
So running to this day. No idea
Yeah.
what's
So,
going on.
anyways, yeah. So we had that. That was a big thing, and I think, man, like as we do, like, you know, our little, like, it's three of us, so we sometimes we'll put something out, and sometimes another person, you know, like we will not speak. You know, communication basically is what I'm saying. Communication in any company has to be there. And I think the communications and I don't think you can kill her, Jay. I think the communications with
secretary with
Activision and Bungie is what's going on right now, man. Like I mean, just to, the whole thing with Destiny is like this, man. I love the game. It keeps me coming back. I want to keep playing it. But basically what got me on it was they just released that they're coming out with more content, and they also admitted that Destiny 2 is coming out in 2017.
Yeah.
They finally admitted it, But they also said that he murked you.
He shot me in my heart.
They also said that there's other content. There's another big release coming out this year for Destiny. DLC now.
Yeah, man, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? Why was that Valentine's Day patch like 18 gigs?
Was it 18 gigs?
Mine was 18 gigs, unless I just didn't do updates on Destiny for a while.
You probably haven't done no updates in a while. I mean, it might. I mean, because I think about it, I downloaded it. It took me about 15, so it might have been like 18 gigs.
That's
it might
crazy.
have been.
Like, what did it add? And is it even worth it to even check it out?
The thing about it is, though, man, you can go in there because, like, they just announced today, they tweeted out if you, a lot of people was after the 320 Ghost Shell.
Yeah.
So on this one, if you do 6 matches, if you win or lose, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you do 6 matches at the end of the event next week, you'll get a 320 Ghost Shell.
Oh, okay.
So, and all this is Crimson Doubles. It's basically 2 versus 2, and when your partner dies, the guy who's alive, his agility, everything is maxed out. Everything but his super. So you become super.
Tight.
You become like a super person until until you die or you revive your teammate. So basically it's 2-on-2, but that's how it works.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool. I have not played one match yet. Because Lil Nadir hasn't been on, so that's usually who I play with in multiplayer. And also I just not interested in it. I'm like, the RNG behind Destiny is what keeps me going, and also the community. Like I said, I got a pretty cool group of guys I play with, and even them, they seem like they're a little bit down on it. But like, one of my friends is like online. He's waiting for the Division, which I know Jay, you kind of critical on.
Yeah. I was just cold.
I think the more I see it, the more I don't want to play it.
Why?
You know what?
It just doesn't look that fun. Like, so the first couple months will probably be sweet, but then after that, it's just like, all right.
But you didn't play the beta, right?
I didn't play the beta.
Yeah. See, the actual mission on the beta was very fun. Like the actual story was pretty cool.
Have they figured out what the structure is? Like, do you go to like a quest giver, or how do you get your missions, or how does the story flow? Does anybody know?
On the beta, it was you had a like a HUD, like somebody talked to you through your comm.
Yeah.
And you actually were like building a relationship, and then you went to your base, so to speak. And basically, it's about fortifying your base. It's different areas of the base. You got your technology ward. You do missions to get your technology ward better. You do missions to get your hospital better. So basically, building up your own little city. So I mean, but as far as why and where the guys are and all that stuff, like the enemies, nobody knows.
So it's like a city.
Wake up,
it's like a city.
It's a post-apocalyptic. So something happened. We don't even know what happened.
Yeah, some kind of disease.
Some kind of disease broke out. So we kind of get, but that's the thing with a beta. And like I said before, I kept telling myself it's a beta.
Did you get any parts of the story, or was it all multiplayer in the beta?
No, it was one story mission. But I think they kind of did themselves a disservice by having that, because it like confused people even more.
Like, see, because I'm looking forward to the Division for the story. Like, I feel like that would be a sweet co-op story, a co-op campaign. But I don't know, man. Like, from what we saw in that beta, the excitement kind of dwindled down a little bit. That now I'm starting to kind of look at that game like I'll probably catch it on sale. You know what I mean? So
yeah, Mike Ashley's in there. Someone Nadir held down. Yeah, Lil Nadir raided with my group today. This week he actually held it down. I was feeding one of the twins and he played. They just buried me in that game. I've always said that. The Homefront beta, no, I've never played that, Mike. What happened? The game
crashed.
It crashed.
The system.
The Homefront beta does. I remember. Was it Homefront on 360?
What?
Homefront?
I don't know. I never played that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But I remember being like looking forward to the game coming out, but I don't remember why.
I think they're hyping it up. I mean, the hype was real for a while, but now it's wearing off, and I'm like, all right, where's that substance at?
The Division you talking about? Yeah. I think you know what it is too, man. Is like it's Bungie. I mean, not Bungie. Ubisoft. Because the same thing happened with Watch Dogs.
Yeah,
everyone was like basically just talking about Watch Dogs. Oh
they
my
thought
gosh.
Watch Dogs was that thing.
We
Yeah,
thought
it looked like
Watch
it
Dogs
was
was gonna be everything, and then what ended up happening was it came out and it was like blah.
It's like Assassin's Creed.
You know what? That game has a lot of fans though, man.
Assassin's Creed is actually one of the GOAT franchises though.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
they just started to
That's
overdo it a
watered
little
down.
bit,
They
but
did.
like nah, like it was on par to be one of the best. Man.
It was
like
good
when it came out
until like 3. Assassin's
Well, yeah,
Creed
and that's
3.
when they started
that's
coming
'cause
out
it
like
started getting kind of
iPhones.
stale.
Yeah, they started coming out every year like
Yeah.
iPhones.
But they actually could have finished the story, but they were getting money hungry, so they're like, okay, let's expand this story. Because the story, I have no clue what's going on now in the story, like, which is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they-
I stopped playing the games. Like,
Yeah, me too.
even though I've got the newest one, man, it's still in the wrapper. I got to bust it out or trade it in.
Well, hold on, I want to go back a little bit. We were talking about me and Jay were talking about this before you got here, Kevin, about like we were saying as far as why Bungie and Activision. It seems like they're like got some infighting going on or something because the game has no direction
At all.
you know, and not to mention the CEO for Bungie stepped down.
What game were we talking about?
Just back to Destiny, or
Okay.
we're not so much even just Destiny. Just as far as why do publishers? I mean not publishers. Why do developers? They have to go with a publisher, right?
Right.
I get it, but if the relationship between the publisher and the developer are not on a good level,
Nobody's gonna sell off their stake in the franchise.
no. But I'm saying, I'm thinking that's the reason why we have this. What's going on with Destiny right now is like there's no direction, and then you hear rumblings, and like right now, social media is so big. You get on Reddit, it'll tell you how you feel. I'm sure there's gonna be a GamesMusicLyfe Reddit soon, you know,
Yeah.
and it'll tell us how they feel. But they can get on there and get direct feedback about how people feel about the game. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they go on there and check all that. And you have at 1 minute they want to charge you for some things, 1 minute they don't want to charge you. The 1 minute, no, we're not saying, you know, the game's like coming out 2017. Okay, yeah, now it is. You know what I mean? So it's like it's no direction on what's
message.
going on, you know?
Yeah.
It's a mixed message. And I
Hey.
think with a game like that, they should definitely let people know.
They're flying by the seat of their pants, man. I like it.
You
know
like
what
it?
I'm saying? Keep the players on their toes.
But you got to keep that drug out there, though.
Right.
Nah.
No?
Mm-mm.
And it's
You
not
know,
even a good
sometimes
business
that's how you
model.
keep them vying for their next hit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? They're
that's
like,
just
well,
true.
we ain't gonna do it no more.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna? Oh, here. Now I gave you a nugget to get excited about. I mean, just last week we were talking about why Bungie was asking everybody why they weren't playing Destiny anymore and why did the game suck.
Oh, yeah.
This week they're like, hey, listen, we got new stuff coming for you in a couple weeks.
Right,
and Destiny
exactly.
2 on the table. Blam. So
Yeah.
it was looking real meek last week. This week, you know what I'm saying? Players are rejoicing. I'll tell you what, you got back in this week.
Okay.
Last week you were saying that, you know, you were kind of cold on that game. They got you, man. They put you right back in that vice.
But-
They got you excited again.
I mean, I was going to be excited regardless, though. That's the thing about it. The drug is there, man. It's heroin. And plus that carrot on the stick and the type of game that it is, it keeps you going back to play. And it's such a community-driven game that the game, like the core mechanics of it, the shooting is awesome. And that's what I think keeps me going back to it. But, you know, it arose a question of why would, as a company, you wouldn't iron out those things with your distributor about that, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's like no different from the music. You know, if you're an artist and then you're gonna put out your music through a label, you would at least, you know, and you're a big artist because Bungie's a big artist.
Right.
You would at least iron out the details with it. And it seems like either Bungie's direction is different or Activision's direction is different. But
Once they had that feud between the two head dudes, that one of the dudes was on the story and the other dude, I don't think they've recovered. I think it's a wrap.
You might be right. I don't think it's a rap. It's too big to be a rap at this point.
Yeah, like it got a
Those
huge
numbers
following.
are a little skewed. They're not.
No, you're right. And that was a great point you brought up last week about those numbers. But it still doesn't change the fact that there's a lot of people playing it.
Yeah, true. Good point.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a lot of people playing
You know,
it.
every time I cut on my Xbox, man, there are a lot of people in my friends list playing that game, and I never join them.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why. It's tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. That game is a tough sell to me.
I
But
think,
I'm first person shooter Cole right now because I haven't been playing Call of Duty either.
what you been playing?
2K.
Just 2K.
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable.
What you been playing, Jay? Firewatch, right?
I am playing Final Fantasy 14. And I just finished Firewatch.
You finished it?
Yeah,
Really?
It's only like 5
Man.
hours.
Really?
Yeah,
I picked it up on Steam.
I don't know
And
if I can give my $20 to that
yeah.
5-hour game.
I mean, you can probably make it take longer,
Nah.
but I was just like, let me V-line through this. But it's a good story though.
Mm.
It's weird. Like this dude's wife is sick, so he tries to run away from the fact that he needs to either take care of her or put her like in a resting home.
So who are you on the con with? Her?
Now you're on the account with this lady named Delilah,
Oh, okay.
who's like
I'm
trying to
gonna,
hit on you, but
you-
then also trying to help you out as far as like find your way out of the place.
Okay.
Or out of the forest. So I mean,
why is the dog? Why your dog?
He in there robbing her, man.
I was robbing her, man.
Oh, okay.
And I'm about to run
Jay
out
been out here robbing everybody, man.
Out here. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a good story. I mean, you'd have to play it to like it. I mean, there's no action. All you do is run, climb, run, climb.
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm cool
and,
on the story.
Yeah, that's basically it. Run, climb, read stuff, listen to audio transmissions.
I'm glad you played that game for us.
I mean, it's okay. I give it an 8.
Yeah, you definitely took one for the team. I will not play it.
Yeah.
So, you're going to keep dying here.
You know, I wish that they would come with another Afro Ninja game. Like, yo, that game was so dope.
Afro Samurai?
Yeah.
Okay. Afro Samurai was dope. The movies were dope, too.
Yeah, they were real good.
Yeah, like, oh, yeah, the movies were dope. But that game was so fire. I know that they tried to release a broken game for Afro Samurai not too long ago. But as I said, it was broken. But if they could bring out another one of those games, like, I need a new game like that. That Final Fantasy 15 looked like it was going to be a game like that for me. And that's why now I'm looking forward to that game.
You should. It's going to, it'll hold you over. They said it's about 40 hours of story and 40 hours of side mission. So a total of about 80 hours of
See,
gameplay.
that sounds like that's $60 worth of content right there. I can get behind that. But
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, man, like first-person shooters, they've just gone, you know, by the wayside at this point. Like, that whole genre is just oversaturated.
I don't think there's anything good out.
I mean, what more can you do?
Saturated.
I mean, you got to wait for. I mean, Gears is third person, so you got Gears coming.
I'm probably gonna be cool on Gears.
And why is everybody murking you like this?
He's got no armor.
I robbed
He's
that
still
lady.
rocking the Vault suit. Like,
Oh,
Hey, have you guys seen that Deadpool movie? Or do you guys
yeah,
wanna
I
see
saw
it?
it yesterday.
oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I
saw
did
it?
see it.
What'd you
Went to
think?
see it in theaters. It was funny. It was
was
good
funny.
enough. You know what I mean?
Does it set it up for other movies?
Yes.
Okay.
It does set it up for other movies, but you know what I mean. It was kind of an out of pocket Marvel movie, so you know that made it a lot of fun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Surprised, man. There were so many kids in there. I did like. It's not a kids movie by by any shake of the imagination, but yet there were still a lot of kids in there for whatever reason. But yeah, I mean it was cool, man. I wouldn't write home or rave about it, you know what I mean? Like, but it was a decent
So people
watch.
should see it.
Are you asking me like if you should see it?
wow.
Yes. Are you
Okay.
asking me if you should pay a lot of good money for it? No.
No.
I mean,
Getting out
you
of that
can.
fallout.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it wasn't money wasted. It was good enough.
Okay.
But if you're kind of on the fence about it, I would say Redbox it. You know,
Okay.
Okay.
and by Redbox it I mean watch it on a stream somewhere
Really?
for free. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
And this is date night. You and the wife went out?
I mean, it was date afternoon. So,
Okay.
so yeah.
That's not even a good date night movie, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's decent enough. Like, if you're looking for something to do,
Uh-huh.
it's a good movie to
Is
go
it a bunch
see.
of cussing?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a bunch of it's a bunch of filth in there. Like I said, it's not a kids movie by any shake of the imagination, and it's funny if you've got that kind of humor, but it's kind of got that slapstick kind of humor to it. And
Yeah, see, that was my only word with Ryan Reynolds, but that's Deadpool.
yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
he stayed true to the character, and that's what made it a good. Like, it didn't get boring at any point. Like, yo, before I go any further, like, bruh, we can't do this game jumping, man.
I'm not. This is the last game I'm getting on, man.
Yeah, just play.
I'm sorry that the catalog's not that large.
No, it's just nothing to play right now.
not-
You
it's
could have
not
actually
fun.
kept playing Fallout, but
But okay, back to the Deadpool. So yeah, it was definitely worth seeing. You know what I mean? I would watch it again. I wouldn't pay money to go see it again though.
okay. I mean, we're probably gonna go check it out just because I'm a Marvel stan. I
Yeah.
want to see them all, and if it's setting up for other movies, I definitely want to see it.
Oh yeah.
I definitely want to see it. But
What do you guys? Did you guys hear about Apple and Dr. Dre's new show?
I did. I heard about that.
but Dre's gonna star in it. I'm worried.
All right.
And you know what? Another thing too, just because we're picking up on the NWA thing, I watched the celebrity basketball game last night, and
Awful.
Ice Cube let his son down. Okay.
Weight wise or
Not even a weight. I'm just saying he just had no form. There was no flick of the wrist. There was nothing like. I just saw a lot of fatherless sons out there last night.
He wasn't going to
No.
mess around and get a triple double.
He made 1 3, but it had no spin. Like the ball, it was no flick.
It just went in.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, we heard the NWA thing. I thought of Ice Cube, and he let little O'Shea down, man.
Yeah,
it was too making too many Friday movies because he didn't teach his son how to shoot a proper jump
at
shot.
all.
But anyways, I didn't want to jump around.
Yeah, man. You know what? That whole time I was watching that, I'm just waiting for Kevin Hart to suit up.
We knew it. We knew
it was coming.
I knew it.
We knew it was coming.
I was
hoping Drake would suit up.
I wanted Drake to do that too. But Drake
man.
stinks.
Yeah, go shoot a couple air balls.
Which further pisses me off that he has his own Jordan line. That are complete fire too.
Yeah.
I need him.
You know what's funny? He has his own Jordan line, but Jordan declined Kanye West's invite to the
of course he did.
Of course he did. Kanye burnt that bridge.
Yeah.
You know, and now Kanye burnt that bridge with Nike, and also he talked about Jordan. The Yeezy jumped over the Jumpman,
which is true.
And I think that's what the problem is. And
he's backtracking on that.
Let's go ahead and get into it, man. That's the thing about it with this whole Yeezus thing that's going on. That's bothering the hell out of me is because Kanye does not. I'm sorry, he doesn't listen to anybody. I can look at him and tell that his actions. He don't got no mans in him. He don't got nobody that's going to check him. Like, yo, what are you doing? Stop doing this. He's just going on his own accord, man, and just doing stuff. And he thinks he's the smartest dude in the room.
And he is.
I don't know, man. Like, yo, when he's saying Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman, like, does he not realize he's directly spitting in Don C's face?
Right. And that's his man.
Like, and that's his homie. That's his guy.
What does Don C do with Jordan?
Design shoes.
He designs Jordans?
Yeah, I mean, he's got those Don C, those. The Royal Blues, and then the beach ones.
Those are Jordans, aren't they?
Yeah, the twos.
That's what they are. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I never thought about that.
But he's just got those two collaborations right now. Because, I mean, Just Don is technically a brand where they do those hats with the snakeskin and all that stuff. But, yeah, I mean, like, yo, Kanye is just, he's lost his mind. I think Rhymefest said it best, man.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he needs some mental and some spiritual counseling.
Yes. He's getting it from the Kardashians, man. He's a Christian.
Bruh.
No,
I mean, did you see Caitlyn up there, man?
I saw my man up there.
I'm gonna tell you one of the biggest things you said when you sent to the group the other day, Kevin, was that, and whether or not it's fake or real or not, the guy who said he was one of the models for the show.
Yeah.
And he said he had all these black kids. They weren't paying him anything.
Not a nickel. After they made it out like they were going to pay them.
Did they know they were not getting paid?
They were under the impression that they were getting paid.
But even further than the fact they weren't getting paid, it was a room full of people screaming out the N-word.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did read that.
And it was just like looking around like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think if I was there, I'd have been like, you know, like what is this? You know?
Oh, I would have been questioning the mess out of it.
Because even if we all know high end fashion, there are some fashion stuff like even like Giuseppe's. I don't understand them, but I can understand.
What did you just say?
Giuseppe's, the shoes.
Sounds like a type of a fraud.
Yeah, see, you once again, you was underneath your rock. This is when you're underneath your rock. You don't know like what's going on in the world.
I don't.
Okay, it's a high end pair of shoes. They're ugly. I don't like them.
Yeah.
But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get why people
they
like them.
got a market. You know.
Yeah,
hey,
I get it. I don't get how these Kanye shoes and these boots are sought after by people. Because like fashionably, they're not even a good looking shoe.
Just to have them.
That's exactly it. It's the hype behind it. And we all been like, because all three of us here, we're sneaker dudes. So we've all seen some J's like, oh, I don't really like them, but I'm gonna get them because I think I like them in time or something. Yeah. But for the most part, when you see a pair of Jordans, you're like, all right, those are sweet.
Right.
Right.
But I don't get Kanye's vision. I think it's going over to music too, which is why with the what's the album title now?
I don't know.
The Life of Pablo.
Okay,
I'm honest with you guys. I don't know what's going on.
I know you don't. I'm glad you finally admitted it. I'm glad you finally got on board and telling us that.
I don't know what my man's doing.
He doesn't know. He changed it from 10 tracks to now 16?
I think we're up to 18.
18?
This point.
And there's a
supposed
reason.
to come out yesterday, but then Chance really wanted a song on there,
that's what he's saying.
It got pushed back.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, apparently.
And then that dude Martin Squisky offered $10 million for.
What's his name, Kevin?
What's up?
What we call him?
Who?
Martin Skrzyski.
Shkreli.
What we call him though?
He was Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor, right? Okay, that's what I remember.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, did y'all see that Congress hearing that he had? No, that was funny.
It was, but
I'm
gonna tell you right now, they're gonna put him on.
He pled the fifth on everything.
They're gonna put him under the jail.
Oh yeah, they're tired of his antics, but he's smart.
But hold on, back to Kanye. I want to make sure we don't get off of that. He I think he's lost, man. Like, I really don't.
And those kids, though, if they were saying what they were saying in that tweet, then I don't get down with that.
You know, I agree with Mike. Actually, man, the Kardashians are ruining it, man.
Yes.
Like, yo, like when I was looking at them sitting out in the crowd, I was like, yo, this is the epitome of, you know what I mean, giving up.
Yeah.
For Kanye, you know what I mean? Like,
he's taking,
he's completely, he might as well just go ahead and be on Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
He should.
He might as well just go with it, man.
Odom looked like a sick puppy out there. I'm glad to see he's well, but it's just like, it's almost like that. Like,
I don't think he's well, bro. I think they just put some rulers in his back and stood him up,
just walk him on out
and got
there.
him on out there. They knew it was gonna look good.
Man, I felt so bad for Hov. Like, Hov was ducking and dodging that whole time.
He was. He didn't want to get on camera.
He didn't want to be there.
No, he didn't want to be there.
They sat 50 right next to Caitlyn. I know that he was like, I know he was hot.
50 was there just to clown.
Yeah,
it's only a matter of time before he's gonna start joking on the whole thing.
Wait. I didn't see Jay-Z there.
Exactly.
Because Hov was hide, man.
Where could you see him though?
I've seen the pictures.
Seen the pictures,
he's there. And
he was
Kanye
nowhere on the
even
stream.
Said that he was there.
Yeah.
But he was hide, man. He did not want to be around that circus.
He's probably ashamed.
You know what? Jay realizes that those Kardashians are nothing but a circus.
Yes,
like
a complete circus.
That's what they thrive off of, is being a circus. And Kanye has joined the circus, so you know what that makes him? A clown.
He does make him a clown. Because if anything, you can't. Why wouldn't you come in and then restore order or make it? If you're not, if you got a relationship with somebody,
that homie appeal, that big
right?
homie appeal.
What I'm saying, if you got a relationship with a person, whether male or female, and you can't go into the relationship and bring something to the relationship, then why are you there?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And it seems like he just came on to be a part of their antics. Like, even like with Khloe reconstructing herself, like I think I saw the other day.
What the heck happened?
Like Khloe Kardashian, first of all, Khloe went from the most handsome sister to like now she's semi-attractive because now she has got all that work done. Mm-hmm. And she still looks handsome to me. And that's OJ's daughter. I don't care what no one says. But, you know, and like, don't get me wrong, man. Being a female, I get it. Like, you got the pressure of wanting to be attractive all the time and wanting to be pretty, that whole thing. We're different from guys. I get that. But you change yourself to where you're a whole different person. That's weird to me, man.
That's that
Hollywood
life, man.
It is a Hollywood life, but some of it also is like, that's you, man. Something internally is wrong.
It's wrong, yeah. You're trying to fix it on the outside because you can't fix it on the inside.
To jump in on the chat real quick, I guess the title actually isn't after Pablo Escobar. It's after Pablo Picasso.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I thought he just watched the episode.
Hey,
of
I
Narcos.
thought maybe he was on that nose candy.
Yeah, right. I thought he was
listening to that album.
Yeah, he was on that Booger Sugar, and then just is what it was. But yeah, but Kanye, man, I really don't know. And that's my man, though, man. I'm a very big Kanye fan.
I really want this album to be good, man.
But even from the stream, though, when I'm listening to it, because like somebody ripped the audio and I listened to it, it's a lot of struggle bars.
A lot of struggle bars. I was talking to my
man
man Chan about that. Shout out to Killer K. I was talking to him about that because he hit me up, was like, yo, man, this album is really good. And I'm like, you know what? The production is very good. Mm-hmm. But there are a lot of struggle bars. Like, I don't care about Rob and China. Yeah. I don't care about Taylor Swift. I don't care about Kim, Khloe, Courtney, and Coco, or whoever else is in the Kardashian clan.
It kind of makes me sick that he's with them that much, though. He's like their little puppy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, he's a clown in the circus at this point. Like, that's all he is. Like, I mean, don't get me started with the Kardashians, because look at every man that has ever been associated with Kardashians. I mean, Robert Kardashian Sr., had to die to get away from that. And I'm sure. I'm sure.
That, you said he died. He got in that circle.
That's true story, man.
He had to die.
That's
to
the
get
realest
away
thing
from
I've ever heard.
Like, you know what I mean? I mean, Lamar almost had to kick the bucket. Caitlyn had to become a woman to get away from that.
That's Kris Jenner, though, man.
Look at Rob, man. Rob is ruined. Rob is ruined.
Rob just went to He went to a cubbyhole and ate, man. That's all he did. Rob said, "F it, I'm going to go eat." Man.
Kylie, the little one, man. She's completely just transcended races from 17 to 18. Like, yo,
what is
you are part of the circus at this point.
I don't even remember what she looks like.
She is a clown in the circus. That is what she is at this point.
And we can't devote any more time to those clowns, man.
But you know what? We're devoting this time right now to that clown Kanye.
Kanye's gone, man. Kanye's gone.
We're going to review that album next week.
Oh yeah,
if it comes out,
it's not coming out.
And you know what?
Man. It's not.
I'm talking all this crap now, but if that album is good, then
I'm definitely going back.
I might go back on that.
I might buy a pair of shoes.
You know.
I say all that with that saying. If that album's fire, you'll see these legs go up. You'll see those boots right there. I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but at the same time, man, it's not
I think
looking
the album
good.
Will be good, but his personal life is crazy.
You know what? I feel like it's going to be a flash in the pan album, just like the rest of this music, just like Future's Evo. That nobody cares about that album anymore.
I forgot it even came out.
Exactly. Like
who's Future?
Yeah, well enough.
But you know what though? But Kevin, no, I'm going to cut you off. I'm sorry. But if that happens, that's going to really show that Kanye's done.
But that's so sad. For
I know it is.
So talented.
No, you're right.
Musically, Kanye is very talented, and for him to have a flash in the pan album is, that's hurtful. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and it's all go back to Ray J.
Because
him and Ray J could have been friends.
You're right, Mike.
Technically, this album could have carried, if it's a classic album, which I hope it will be, it should carry us all the way through until August, if it comes out now.
Man,
but I mean, I'm just
that's the thing about like when a J album comes out. When a J album come out, you know it, and it's like a beacon.
Here we go.
It stands there.
You know what his beef is.
You know
with Ray
what
J.
they are, man. Like
you know what his beef is with Ray J. Pop.
Yeah, yeah, Mr. Will, just Google Kanye or just Google Kardashian and Ray J, and
it'll all make sense very quickly.
Take a walk by yourself and get some private time because that's what you'll need. It is for research purposes. But yeah, man, like if a Kanye album comes out and it's not, and that's the thing about it, like even that Good Summer, the Yeezus, I think Yeezus was so much of a beacon because it was so bad that people tried to like it. They're like, man, he's trying to go a different direction here. And then eventually everybody was like, you know what, this is terrible.
Because people gave him credit for 808s, and they're like, they like that direction. And
but
then they're trying to do the same with
Yeezus was like unlike anything we've ever heard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in a bad way. Because 808s still had harmony.
Yo,
808s still had story.
It was amazing though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Even
that's why you give him that credit though. You're like, all right.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if there wasn't 808s, there wouldn't be Drake.
Correct.
There wouldn't be a lot of these cats out right now. So no, 808s was one of his 808s in his library. Kanye's library was quite simply going to be one of the best libraries of all time.
Like you listen to Late Registration, and he could go so far. Like he has so much versatility. But on the flip side of that, there was so much substance in that album, and that's what this album is lacking. Like,
yeah, his substance level is
just complete
but you know
garbage.
what it is,
but he still has it in him, man. Because No More Parties in L.A. had it.
Yes, No
Real
More Parties
Friends
in LA
had it.
Yes. Even the song he got out talking about his dad.
30 hours is not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not good though.
No, 30 hours isn't.
It's like it's okay. 81.
But you know what? You like
man,
it.
That's
you're elevating it because he's put out crap lately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's a solid Kanye track. I mean,
Kanye need to listen to somebody. Kanye had a team. He had Don C, Rhymefest, Consequence. He had guys around him that kept him on his dean, kept him on his square. Now he just does things on his own, bro. I'm thinking that's what it is. He got nobody to tell him. Like everybody has somebody to check him.
Yeah.
Like somebody, you got to have somebody in your life that can call you like, yo, Nadir, you're tripping. You know what I'm saying? And they'd be like, okay, you know what? I didn't see that. You're right. I need to get myself
together.
Like
you guys deal with me and the whole Yeezus thing.
I don't think Rick
pretty much we try to. We let you just go. You know, like we try to pull you back in, but you know, sometimes you're just passionate about it, dude. We get it. You know, we let you go.
I want him to be successful.
We all want Kanye to win.
But that's the thing about it. He's gonna win.
He's a hero, bro.
Yes.
He's gonna win, but is he gonna win for winning or win because he's just Kanye?
Before he was winning because he was winning. Like at this point, if he wins, it's because he's Kanye.
Which, yes, you got to understand something too, man. This isn't just an artist that we're just talking about because of music. He was a beacon in the black community. Absolutely. He was a beacon in the young people's community. I mean, come on, he got on national TV and said George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This isn't just an artist that you're like, oh, okay, he's just a guy. No, this is a guy who speaks freely to the good about things, and like
something must have happened to him.
No, it's like
after his mom died.
After his mom died, man. After his mom died, he turned to a totally different person. He showed up at the awards with the Hennessy, and he was palming Amber Rose's booty, and that's when we first knew about her. Yeah. And then he was that's the whole Taylor Swift thing.
But I'm telling you, that Kardashian clan has not been good for him, man. Like
that's why I don't think him and Jay is as cool as we think. I think they cool.
I think Jay doesn't like being a part of that Kardashian clan.
He doesn't.
Like he wants to stay away from the circus.
And that's ruined his friendship, I think, with Kanye.
I don't know. I think he's all right with being around Kanye, but he's like, yo, I don't want the rest of that circus that comes with it.
Nah, because I don't think that's true. I don't think he's that cool.
You know
with
what?
Kanye.
You know what, Pops? You're absolutely right. Too much LA and not enough Chicago. You're absolutely right.
I think
that's gospel right there.
Yeah.
That is really real right there. Seriously, that LA, I'm telling you, because and you'll see when we go this year, Kev. We down in LA, it's so different, man. It is like we down there and like it's so many celebrities and they're just like walking around chilling. Like I told you, Kadeem Hardison was just a regular dude. I had to get away from him. I didn't want to talk to him anymore.
I had to break loose.
Yeah, and like I'm telling you, it's so different being there versus being anywhere else, man.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? What's interesting though? I was reading an article on Myth Bleak because he's teaming with Jay-Z for a new alcohol venture.
D'ussé.
Yeah. And Jay was like, look, man, you can't come in here smell like weed. He's like, you can't come in here.
Because Jay's on his business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think he messes with Kanye all like that. Because it's like, you're not on your square. And
he's
like, I'm not
Jay doesn't want to be a part of the circus.
Yeah, we all got that family member, that friend, or somebody that's just like, yo, that's just them.
Yeah.
And eventually that wears off.
Right,
you know, you got to grow up.
But I don't think Jay's messing with Ye like that, man.
But Ye is so big right now, man.
Ye could use another Watch the Throne album, man.
Yeah,
he could really use.
But he needs a whole nother
to sharpen him up.
He needs a cleansing of Watch the Throne. Like as far as like get in the room, we're gonna talk.
Yeah,
he's not,
you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to wrap their arms around him and be like, "Yo, it's gonna be all right, man."
Yeah,
for real.
Caitlyn Jenner will do that.
Yeah, she will.
He will.
He will.
I'm sorry. That picture was so uncomfortable.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then he tried to backtrack, talking about, yeah, this picture was important. No, bruh.
No,
you looked very squirrely.
You know what? He's got to say that
though.
Like, I mean, that. Yeah, he did look very uncomfortable. But he's got to say that, and I understand.
Yeah.
But
your
like just like I said, man, it's not ended well for any man that's been in that. So he's gonna have to figure it out or fall victim to it, which it seems like he's just falling victim to it.
Yeah, and it's sad too. It's
no, that's real right there. Too much LA, not enough Chicago. That's gospel right there. Straight up. I think that's definitely it, man.
Yeah. You know what I also think is hurting Ye that he's not at the top of the game anymore at this point.
But you know, he's coming out with an album and he's trying to sound like everybody else that sound like himself.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what, Kanye's never been you know what I mean? He's never been the guy solely behind like his raps, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I mean, if you listen to that Yeezus album, that's Travis Scott. Like, I mean, and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, his recent work has been Travis Scott. Yeah. And you can hear the sound.
But you know what though? I like Travis Scott. And I don't like Yeezus.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You don't like the beats on Yeezus because they were
Travis Scott's album was alright.
Travis Scott's album was garbage.
He had a couple ones. I'm not crazy about Travis Scott.
I like Travis.
But
that's crazy talk.
Like it's just like I wish they would bring Cudi back. Like, please, somebody.
Cudi's gone.
Bring
man.
Cudi
back. Got a bad batch like DMX, man. He's gone.
Man, we here at GamesMusicLyfe, man. We want to send that kite out to DMX. Get well soon, brother.
Listen, 2/3 of it. DMX, go ahead and log off, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man,
from your boy, from Nadir, man. Go ahead and give up, man. Yeah. He act like he has all the action. Somebody don't want to be here.
You know, man, I think it's just a struggle for him, man. I think he dealing with something deeper than rap.
Think about it though. DMX was one of the hottest artists when he was out.
Yeah.
I mean, like seriously, he was completely just flames, and then
they really nerfed that shotty, man.
They did nerf it. It's shortened now. But anyways, then he I don't know what he could still be rapping now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think he would do that jumping around and stuff and that barking like a dog stuff, but DMX has something that he was unlike anything else.
Bruh, okay, so Mike actually asked favorite Dilla tracks. You know what? That's really hard to say, man. Dilla had so many. Like, it would be hard to kind of nail it down, man. Just the sound that he ushered in, because it would be to a discredit almost to say that you have favorite tracks, because he ushered in such a different sound to the game. That so many producers have taken a lot from. That I just have to pay respect to everything that he brought to the game as a whole, man. All the producers that he birthed. So
man, if Dilla and Big L was still alive, it would be a totally different game.
Crazy.
You know,
yeah, for
because
sure.
they really rock too. But Donuts. If you hip hop, you call yourself a hip hop fan, you ever listen to Donuts?
Crazy.
Like jump off a cliff. But yeah, man, dang, that got me on. That messed me up.
That Kanye, man, it got my fire burning, man. Like
hashtag too much LA, not enough Chicago.
Yeah.
Like that on GamesMusicLyfe. And
you're right.
Yes.
Flip your mic up too, Jay.
Yes.
Phil.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tighten it up. Yeah. That might be the title of this one here. The title of this pod. That's real.
Yes. I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like that follows me, man. Too much LA, not enough Chicago. Get on your Dean, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, man.
Yeah,
like,
that's the truth.
We all need that tightening up in life, though.
Absolutely.
You know, we all do, man.
Yeah.
I definitely think with Kanye, he needs it, man. Something's up.
He's just getting it from the wrong source, man. He feel like,
or no one's giving it to him.
Nah, he feels like he's getting it from them Kardashians,
Come on, man. Even Bieber got it.
Like, come on, bro. He's
don't bring Bieber up on the street.
He's really at home.
What you got his Bugatti Biebs, man?
I refrain from speaking.
Hey, you say what you want. Bieber makes good music.
Huh?
Bieber makes good music.
Doubt it.
Give me
that guy Sam Smith all day that did that Midnight Bling cover.
I'm gonna tell you what. Anybody out there, if you haven't already, man, please go out and check out that Anderson .Paak album.
Yes,
it is
amazing.
It is
amazing.
We have not reviewed that because it came out, but that Anderson .Paak album literally was one of the best albums I've heard in a long time.
Upstairs, man.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all, you haven't heard the whole thing, but yo, just listen to it, bro. It's a good album, man.
Damn, what was y'all doing while I was away, man? I gotta start getting here early, man.
Yeah, we were doing it all. That hour before, yeah. You come in, put your jersey on to get ready for the game, bro. We have warm ups. You know what I'm saying?
Kept man, practice.
Yeah,
we talking about practice.
That's exactly. You AI in this group. We understand it. We get it.
Yeah. I went to Burger King and back, man.
Yeah, we had some coffee and everything, man.
Oh man,
yeah.
But yeah, man, that Anderson .Paak album is amazing, and I guess that would be a good segue since we are about 45 minutes into this.
The Khalifa.
The Khalifa.
Who wants to go first? Listen, my review will be very quick.
Mine's one sentence.
Yours is very sentence.
Oh
man,
go ahead, Kevin.
I'm gonna go first. All right, man, I'll jump off that cliff first. You know what? Going into Khalifa, I believe this is Wiz's fourth, maybe fifth studio album. I'm gonna go on fourth because that's Rolling Papers, ONIFC, Black Hollywood, and then I would say Khalifa. So I do believe it's going to be his fourth one on this album. And anybody who's been following Wiz Khalifa's career knows that his albums usually are not good. For whatever reason, like his, I'm just keeping it real here, guys. Like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, Rolling Papers was a tragedy. It was a tragedy. ONIFC was okay, but didn't really have a whole lot of listenability for replay valuable. Black Hollywood, I'm just going to be honest here. I never even listened to it because I was like, hey, man, it's probably going to suck. But his mixtapes are impeccable, which I don't understand. Taylor Alderdice, Cushion Orange Juice.
That was good.
Cabin Fever, 28 Grams. Like, yo, he has come with so many fire mixtapes. I don't understand why he can't do that on an album. And I'll preference all that first so that way I can jump into the review of this album. And saying that this album, again, was another kind of misguided project by Wiz Khalifa where, it feels like he's trying to kind of cater to the pop crowd on certain songs, but then he does what he does well on a few songs. Like, he's got a couple of tracks on there that I really liked. I really liked that Bake Sale. I really like Lit. I really like Some of Us. There was a couple more that I liked, but not the titles are escaping me. But then there were just a few that was like, yo, Wiz, what is this? Like, there was one the one after Bake Sale where he was singing. I'm like, you know what? This would be a good song if somebody who could actually sing was singing it.
Yes.
And I'm like, why did you do this to yourself? Like, who are you pandering to?
Why was he singing?
He does this from time to time, and he got away with it on Cushion Orange Juice, and I guess he was like, yo, I'm going to ride this wave out. But, it's like, man, and also, I mean, again, we're 4 albums
you don't
deep.
See that
Right
guy
behind
right
you.
next to
this guy behind me?
Yeah.
I thought he was on my team, man.
But we're 4 albums deep. Like, come on, Wiz, you're gonna have to bring the content a little bit more. Like, I mean, the weed talk is whatever, dude. You know what I mean? I know that's your lane, and
going nuts.
That's cool or whatever. But at the same time, like, man, we all know what Snoop Dogg gets into, but all his music ain't about smoking.
Right.
And Wiz, I'm gonna need you to kind of venture out there. There's got to be a lot more going on in your life than making songs like this.
Maybe not.
Nah,
Maybe
man, nah. Come on, like, he lives a real life.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
he has a kid.
Yeah, I'm saying, like,
his kids on one of the songs.
One of the songs. But so to some extent, Wiz lives a real life, and I understand. That's his comfort zone.
Maybe
that's
his
what the fans know him for. Nah, I mean, even go back to Black and Yellow. Black and Yellow wasn't really about anything, but it wasn't just him talking about smoking weed. Yeah. And look, one of his biggest hits, all of his biggest hits, none of them are about smoking weed, but yet he still stays in this lane. I don't understand it.
Right.
So, kind of going through that again, like the album, it's forgettable at
Absolutely.
best. It seems like Wiz was just kind of pressed to put something out. I don't know if maybe he was coming up on the tail end of his deal and just needed, to kind of put out this release so that way he can get out of the deal. But I'm gonna go with a smooth 68 on this album.
Woo!
Yeah, it was a D project for me. And that was actually kind of being courteous, just because he had a couple of songs that I liked. But all in all, it wasn't a good project. I would probably just keep the songs that I liked and delete the rest. You know what I mean? And we'll ride with it like that. But still, Taylor Gang over everything, man. I'll be looking out for that next mixtape because I'm sure it will be Fire Flames because that is what Wiz does, man.
Wow, they took this love off of this.
Yeah, it doesn't have the reach anymore.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they nerfed it. They nerfed it to death. But
I'm going to keep it short. I like track number 14, and this album was definitely forgettable. It was an F.
F?
Ooh.
53%.
Jeez.
All right.
Track 14 was my favorite track. If you guys can look at the track listing and go track 14.
I think it was only 13 songs, man. So you.
Well, there we go.
So you like the silence at the end, huh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I like the sound of it coming out of the CD player. It was dope.
I like the sound of the aux cord disconnected.
Hey man, I will say. I mean, are you done?
Yeah, I'm
That's
done,
it.
man.
Okay, I will say, man. This was one album I was happy when it was over. I like literally, seriously though, bro. Like I was so happy when this album was over. Like you don't understand the torture I put myself through. Like, and I'm one of those people. I want people like even with games, I put myself on punishment. Like I'm not gonna play this game until I finish this game.
Right.
And I did that with this album. Like I wanted to really hear this one album. I was like, I'm not gonna listen to it until I finish this Wiz Khalifa album. And when I finished it,
it was a chore.
I'm gonna tell you, I got up at work, I got me some hot tea, and I walked for like 20 minutes. And I literally got it out of my system.
You had to cleanse yourself.
I had to cleanse myself. I had to detox myself from that album, man.
You got to think about your life after
Yes,
that,
man. Like, what am I doing with myself here? Like, I mean, I did it for the culture, man. I did it for y'all, okay?
Yeah.
That album was bad. And I'm gonna tell you, the thing about it is, though, is like, it starts off pretty good. Like, the first 3 or 4 songs,
It's cool.
It's cool. And I'm like, okay, maybe I do like Khalifa. Maybe because the production is good.
Yeah.
The beats were there. And like, that Bake Sale was fire.
Yeah.
Bake Sale was
I'm
complete
saying
fire
that
to
lit,
me.
man. Ty Dolla $ign
Yes.
blew that lit song
Yes.
up. I was like, yo,
Now-
get back around.
Yes. Now, I will say, though, okay, there was a gem that came out of this album. Okay, the gem that came from this was on Google Play Music, it gives you suggestions on who you should listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So after I got done with this album, it suggested Ty Dolla $ign. I didn't know he was down with Taylor Gang.
Yes, sir.
I said, all right, I'm going to give this album a chance. My daughter had always pumped up Ty Dolla $ign to me. I listened to that Free TC album, and I will say it is one of the best albums I've heard in a long time.
Very good.
Yo, Ty Dolla $ign is good.
Yeah.
I thought I'd never get past his name. You know what I'm seriously.
That's
I
a
never
struggle for me.
I never could get past the name, and I never could get past the way he looked. You know what I'm saying? He looked kind of corny to me with the
Then
braid, with
I
the
need not
dreads.
to look at it then.
No, don't. But when I looked at it, but shoot, Anderson .Paak's the same way. You look at his
He
album
looks
cover.
like a funny. He looks like an alien, man.
Yeah,
until you
but
listen to that
you listen
music.
to that
Yeah,
music.
yeah.
Good
But
God.
yo,
And it's probably out of this planet music.
but yeah, Ty Dolla $ign's album was very good. But anyways,
Yes.
Taylor Gang. I mean, Khalifa. I get back to that.
You don't
The
even
song
remember
with
who you're reviewing, man.
I know the
That's how
song.
forgettable it is.
The song with his son was cute. It was
Yeah.
very. It was.
It was
I-
nice to know that he can
Yes.
speak and form words.
Yes,
you
and
know?
I think that speaks to your point, though, Kevin, when you say it's so much more going on in his life to talk about than weed. Yo, a Khalifa album, roll the paper. That's it. That's all the album's about.
Yeah.
That corny laugh and rolling weed. That's
Yeah.
all it's about.
My
And
mom
there's-
raised the fool.
My mom raised fool. And there's
She
got to be
honestly
more
did.
to it than that, man. There's more to you than that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I just didn't. I really just like after that song he started singing.
I told man like yo, that song was really well written, but it was not written for him. You know what I mean?
Even
like,
if you'd have put some fire to it, like some rap, and had somebody else sing it, like you said.
had he just let Ty Dolla $ign sing it, it would probably
Right,
been
yes, exactly. Especially, and now you think about it, Ty Dolla $ign's in his camp.
Yeah.
You got pretty much in-house. That dude can help you.
all right. Yes.
You know what I
Please,
mean?
give it to him.
Yes.
Put it on a different project.
And see, the thing with Ty Dolla $ign, too, man, and I know I'm caping for him now, but I'm telling you, you guys really go listen to it. That Free TC
gonna
album
listen to
is
Oh yeah,
very
I
good,
listened to
man.
it a few months ago, man.
I
Very solid
slept on it,
project.
bro, and I it was very good. But when I listened to him, this dude can actually sing. I thought he was actually like a you know, like a crooner or somebody like a Bryson Tiller type trying to rap and sing. But no, this dude actually has harmony. He actually can sing. You know, so Khalifa, man, I'm giving it. Yo, it's late to the party. You showed up to the exam too late. You get a 39, man. You got a 39. I'm gonna give you credit because you paid your tuition, and I got to give you some points.
Right.
But you do not get any type of a grade from me, bro. Like you get a 39.
Oh,
Yeah, and you know, and the reason
that's like incomplete.
yes, I'm giving it on a different scale because he's one of the vets at this point.
Yeah.
He should know better than to put something like that out,
Does
man.
time
I'm telling
make
you,
you
I
a vet?
I
or
think
does
that
good
he was just
music
at the end
make
of his
you a vet?
contract.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he
But
was
no,
just
'cause
trying
we
to get
get-
out of Rostrum Records.
You know what? Let's compare it to other albums that were at the end of their contract that were not that bad. Because even Lupe's album,
Laser.
Lasers, the production wasn't there, but the lyrics were there. He was snapping,
Yeah.
not like Tetsuo.
Tetsuo was the last album under his Atlantic contract.
Oh, then we can't even compare that thing because Tetsuo was complete fire.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
Can we not put Lupe and Wiz Khalifa?
No,
ever
I'm
in the
just
same
trying to
sentence?
compare
Oh,
another
and
final
album at the end of the
album? Oh, okay.
contract.
But
Not-
you know
no,
how
no.
normally you get that greatest hits album at the end of the contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like, I'm taking it all the way back. And Dad, I'm sorry I got to throw your boy under the bus like this, but that LL Cool J 10 album, that was his last album on Def Jam. Hot garbage. My God, I was like, yo, never.
But to LL's defense,
I know he was an old rapper.
He was
at that
totally
point.
different. He was completely washed.
I
mean, he was
you know what I'm saying? Washed dry throughout. You know what I'm saying? They took it through the spin cycle.
Yo, the LL we saw with I'm Bad to the LL we saw this was after like sitcoms and all that stuff. LL.
Right, never again, man.
Was he still taking his shirt off then?
Man, I think LL's still taking his shirt off now.
Yeah.
But another one, like here another guy that I'm gonna have to throw completely under the bus right now. You know, just because it's on my mind. Nelly, please hang it up, bro. Hang it up.
I thought he was done.
He's singing country music now, man. Like, he is at a new low. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop smoking meth, Nelly. Please, man.
Go ahead. Preach, man.
Get some help, man.
Get out here, Kevin. Go ahead.
Yo, it's bad now, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to be the people's in your corner, Nelly. Let it go, man. Move on to something else. I'm sure that Real Husbands of Hollywood is working for you, dog.
It is.
More so than the music.
Yeah.
Because music has passed you, man. Your time is done, man. Music career is dead. Let it go, man.
Yeah, you picked up that sniper like 4 times and I've killed 1 person with it.
No, I've killed 0 people, actually.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not that good.
Yeah, you know what? That goes to a lot of artists that can't put music out. Some artists just have it in them. Like Ludacris's album that came out, it was all right.
Yeah.
He can rap.
Yeah.
He still can rap. Do I want to hear it? No.
You know what, man? Like, some artists, man, they can keep it going. Like, you know what? I know Redman's supposed to be releasing Muddy Waters 2, and I'm sure that it will be a decent project.
Yes, it will be.
I would love to hear
rap.
Big Boy or Andre 3000.
Yo, Big Boy just released an album not too long ago. Yes, and it was actually very good.
Really?
Okay,
yes.
I need to get on that.
It was an album with
that album.
I don't know if I go that far.
Okay,
but
hey.
but. I forget who he did it with. It was a collaboration project, kind of like how Run the Jewels is with Killer Mike and
what's his name? Matt? Not what's his name?
Man,
don't
get me started. Yeah, but
Run the Jewels is good. I like
Run the Jewels. Yeah, that series has been very good, and Big Boy has an album out like that as well. That I believe that he's going to make a series. But you know, Big Boy's still rapping at a high level, and you know, kind of venture off there as well. Yo, I watched an Outkast documentary and. Got to listen to some Outkast the other day, and you know, Andre really outshines Big Boy, but Big Boy has bars.
Yeah, he
like
does.
it's a shame that Andre outshines him because
they were just that good.
Big Boy is super dope.
Oh,
like,
I know.
Yeah.
Big Boy is super dope.
That's the thing about everyone on the Love Below album. That's the double CD, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Everyone's talking about Andre's production.
The Love Below,
the
but
Love
Speakerbox
Below.
was really good.
Speakerbox was very good.
Yes, very good.
Speakerbox was very good. Big Boy can go, man.
Yeah,
and I think they've made so much money over the time that maybe
they
they don't even want to hurt their legacy, though.
I think it hurts their fans that they're not putting out any more music, but I think they did it the right way.
Yeah.
I think that they do it so that way they stay in a good place.
Yeah,
yep, absolutely.
Because I think that too much of themselves. They're kind of like they're good
Yeah.
friends, but they're like they have a better relationship when they're away.
Yep.
Right, absolutely.
You know, or not making music. Because you got to think about it. So many creative minds that them two have. They're going in there to make an album and they kind of bump heads. Which is what came with the Love Below and Speakerbox, because they literally was in 2 different directions.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Andre wanted to be on his, Erykah Badu kick, and Big Boy wanted to be on his ATL kick.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what it came to. One dated Erykah Badu,
But they
one
won
didn't.
Album of the Year because of the Love Below.
Yes, they did.
Because that album was so polished.
So hold on, did Love Below incite 808s?
I think it did.
So really, Andre's the fault for Drake being here.
But
No,
Andre
for Ye,
Andre was
and then
so
Ye
far
birthed
left.
Drake.
You know, Kanye made it so that way that sound could be a little bit more mainstream hip hop. Like the Love Below is not a hip hop album in any way,
not at
shape,
all.
or form.
Not at
Like it was just a really good. I would almost label it neo soul with the exception of the last track, Day in the Life of Andre Benjamin.
But when he rapped, though,
Yo, killed it.
he killed it.
I mean, but you know, it's telling the story just of his life and the story of Outkast. Like, yo, bodied it. But yeah. Shouts to Big Boy.
Yeah, Run the Jewels though, Mike, actually is the only reason why Killer Mike is even out at this point. Because when he put out Killer Mike projects by himself, which are actually pretty good, no one really listened to him at that point, because it was right around the end where music was like people were still buying music.
Yeah. Right.
You know, whereas now Run the Jewels came out. Shoot, Run the Jewels is gonna mess around and get Bernie Sanders elected in president. Straight up, like that shows you how much, because like the young people vote is gonna be big for Bernie Sanders.
It is, man. Hillary's out of there, but I'm not. That's not me talking that. Like Hillary is still very much in there because I don't want them problems.
No, I don't. GamesMusicLyfe does not want any of those problems.
No.
Guys, we're at the hour.
Are we at the hour mark, man? I know we started a little late, man. Like I could go forever, bro.
Yeah, no, we got about
man.
a couple minutes. We still to go to get an hour. I think we started a little later, but anyway. So what album we're gonna review next week?
Yes.
It's gotta be an asterisk because if Kanye comes out, we're gonna review that.
Yeah, I mean that's
I guess. Well, I guess we should leave that tentative because it was supposed to come out yesterday, and I guess for all intent purposes, like we can actually listen to the album because I mean the stream is out there.
Yeah.
But so I mean, do we want to go there?
Yeah, let's do it.
What else? Did anything else come out?
Not really that I can think of. I mean, we could talk more about that Anderson .Paak. Kind of give.
We can't. Yeah.
Kind of give a more in-depth review, but
yeah, we can do that one.
Yeah, let's do that.
We can listen.
We'll just do both. We'll do because Kanye is probably going to be a segment next week.
Have we? Hold on. Have we ever seen an album like this where there has no release date? You know what I mean? Like he's finishing it up now. I guess he was upset, but Chance wanted to get that song on.
Yeah, he wanted to get Waves put on there,
and then he's gonna release it. So is he indie? Is Kanye indie?
Nah.
I think he's just at the point he can just do whatever he wants.
So really, he can master an album and get it done. Which another thing. Speaking of mastering, supposedly it's a rumor that J. Cole and Kendrick's album got mastered last night.
Yeah, I did hear that.
If that comes out, that's going to be an issue for Kanye.
Yes, it is.
Because I think hip hop needs that.
Once April comes, Kanye's out of the way. Like his press run stops, his tour doesn't matter anymore.
Oh my goodness, man! It's such
what I mean? He's got time is ticking. He needs to hurry and put out this album because once Drake starts his run, it's over. Yeah,
once views,
and his run has already kind of started because he was at the All-Star game last night.
It's his city.
He's gearing up.
Yeah, I'm watching it. I'm watching the All-Star game like I told you last night. I'm watching it, man, and Drake's huge, man.
He is. He's pretty big.
Drake's huge. I know. Me and Jay are pretty much more Drake fans than Kevin is.
I don't think that's true, man. I just don't like sing-songy Drake. But I really love, you know what I'm saying, if you're reading this, it's too late. Like, I listen to it on the regular. I know that y'all hate Trapper Drake, but I like it. I like it.
I want Trapper Drake.
I like more. I hope Views sounds more like that. But I like his songs where he's rapping. I don't, the sing-songiness, I can't get behind it. It reminds me too much of Nelly, bro. And, I hated Nelly after that initial run on Country Grammar. Like, the rest of his stuff was garbage juice to me after that. Because, once he got to Shake Your Tail Feather, I was like, yo, you're washed.
Oh, yeah, he was washed at that buddy. Point. Yeah, he was washed at that.
But, I hated Ja Rule when he started singing.
Yeah.
I just don't like a lot of sing-songy rappers. But, hey, that's just me. It's just my taste.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that Anthony or Anderson .Paak. And then
do Anderson .Paak and
Kanye. With an asterisk on that, Ye.
I mean, Ye is going to be in the conversation. But you know what I mean? I don't know that we'll actually.
I don't think that's fair, though. If he's not out, we're not going to have a conversation on him.
Oh, we're going to keep talking about it.
Listen, if he's not out by next week, that means something went wrong.
That's his plan, though. Like, he wants to be in the conversation.
Yo, he sniped you from 2 feet away.
He did. Yeah. He did. And I'm trying to not focus on me.
Cheek slapping. Cheek slapping AD.
Because I just think he wants to be a part of the conversation when he doesn't really need to. Just drop your music and step back.
Some of it is being part of the conversation.
That's that Kanye Kardashian clowning, bro.
Yeah, some of it is just him being a clown, bro.
When Kim says it can come out, it'll come out. Once Caitlyn drops that feature verse, man.
I bet it's what's
they're waiting for
Caitlyn probably has the intro sold up right now.
I'm telling you.
Which is unfortunate.
Ultra light beams. That's Caitlyn.
That is. That is a Caitlyn track.
Yo, this is Nadir speaking from GamesMusicLyfe. If Caitlyn Jenner's on this album, I might want Kanye gone. I might want him gone.
You gonna sell him out, man?
I might want him out of here.
Hey, yeah. You know what, Nadir, I'll second that. If Caitlyn Jenner's on the album, it'll get a 0 from me. I don't care how the other tracks look.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we got an hour, man. So, all right, so we got Anderson .Paak and the Kanye. If it comes out, we'll listen to that.
The Life of Pablo / Swish / Waves / So Help Me God.
Right. / Where's Kanye's mans in them?
Yes. / Too Much LA, Not Enough Chicago.
Yo, that's gospel.
Go follow that on GamesMusicLyfe, man, and retweet that hashtag.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do that.
Yes, jump out there. But right, this week we want to thank y'all so much. The chat was great this week, man. Like I love it. We love the user interaction, man. We hope that you guys are enjoying the show. We are loving having you guys here with us, man. We appreciate all the support.
What he said.
Go out there, tell all your friends, man. Help us grow the channel. We hope that you're liking what we're doing. If there's anything else that you guys want to see, please feel free to let us know, man. We're trying to make it better every week, and we hope that we're succeeding there. But yeah, man.
You can also follow us on YouTube too. Watch our videos at YouTube. If you missed the live stream,
we're on the gram. We're on Twitter. Hit us up, man. We would love to hear what you guys want to hear, and we'll give it to. We got to give the people what they want. And where's my man Jalen Rose?
Yeah, Nas lost. All right, y'all. Thanks for rocking. Peace.
Peace.